Close your eyes for a moment and picture it. A stream of vibrant, freshly squeezed lime juice cascades into a waiting cocktail shaker, its tart essence misting the cold steel. A low, rhythmic steel drum beat begins to play, soft and inviting. Now, hear this clearly. Don't confuse this classic with the neon slushie. This is the true Daiquiri. It is not a frozen, syrupy concoction churned from a machine and served in a novelty glass the size of a birdbath. No, the authentic Daiquiri is a thing of elegant simplicity, a testament to the idea that 3 ingredients, when balanced with care, can create something far greater than the sum of their parts. It is a drink that is simple, bright, a little sharp, and a little sweet, singing with the clarity of a warm sea breeze caressing the Cuban coastline. The story of the Daiquiri is inextricably woven into the fabric of Cuba itself. Long before it was a cocktail, it was a way of life. Sailors plying the Caribbean, laborers toiling under the hot sun, sought refuge in the island's most abundant spirit, rum. They tempered its fire with a squeeze of native lime and a spoonful of sugar from vast cane fields. Rum, citrus, sugar formed the foundation of Caribbean drinking, a rustic proto-cocktail for hydration, for fortification, and for pleasure. It didn't spring from a void. It grew from sun-drenched, rum-soaked soil, waiting for a name and a story. That person, legend says, Jennings Cox, stationed in the village of Daiquiri, entertaining guests. He ran out of gin. He turned to the local staple, white rum, and decided to refine the common mixture. Instead of crude stirring, he shook rum, lime juice, sugar with cracked ice in a cocktail shaker, then strained the chilled liquid into a glass. The result? A revelation. Crisp, balanced, profoundly refreshing. He named it for the nearby town, and the Daiquiri was born. Easy to make, easy to share, its popularity spread among American expatriates. Fame cemented by Ernest Hemingway. Hemingway lived in Cuba, El Floridita, with Constantino Ribalegua Vert behind the bar, earning the nickname La Cuna del Daiquiri. Hemingway preferred drinks strong and unsweetened and asked for the Papa Doble, double rum, no sugar, grapefruit juice, splash of maraschino. His patronage made El Floridita a landmark, the Daiquiri a symbol of sophistication. Writers, travelers, prohibition-weary Americans flocked to Cuba and spread the tale. From New York to Paris, it became a staple, yet kept its Cuban heart. Heat of the minds, ingenuity of an engineer, thirst of a great writer, skill of a Havana bartender. A story you can taste in every single sip. To make a true Daiquiri is to practice an art of elegant restraint. It is a lesson in the principle that quality and technique will always triumph over complexity. Before you even touch an ingredient, you must first assemble your tools. You will need a good 2-part cocktail shaker, preferably a Boston shaker, metal tin, mixing glass, hawthorn strainer, fine mesh strainer, jigger, chilled coupe, small cocktail glass. The ingredients are few, which means the quality of each is paramount. First, and most importantly, is the rum. White rum, or Carta Blanca, commonly from Cuba, Puerto Rico, or the Dominican Republic. Next is the lime juice. It must be fresh. Bottled lime juice is the sworn enemy. Fresh lime zest and oils matter. The final piece of the puzzle is simple syrup, granulated sugar and water. Heat to dissolve and cool. Store-bought bottle or homemade jar. Rum, fresh lime juice, simple syrup. The ice is not just for chilling. As you shake, it melts slightly, providing the crucial dilution that softens the alcohol and marries the flavors into a cohesive whole. The process is a ritual, a sequence of deliberate actions. The first step is always to chill your glass. Next, measure your ingredients with precision. Add the ice. Then, join the 2 halves of the shaker. The shake is not a gentle rock. It is a vigorous, hard, and rhythmic motion that chills, dilutes, and aerates the cocktail all at once. This is where the magic happens, where 3 simple liquids are transformed into one legendary drink. Finally, the serve. Discard the ice from your now chilled coupe glass. Place your hawthorn strainer. For an impeccably smooth texture, double strain. This second strainer will catch any tiny ice shards or lime pulp. Watch as the pale, ethereal liquid fills the glass. You may garnish with a thin wheel of lime, but it is by no means necessary. The drink, in its unadorned state, is a thing of beauty. Now take a sip. That is the true daiquiri. The true daiquiri is not blended. It is shaken. It is not opaque. It is translucent, glowing with a pale, greenish-white light. It arrives not in a hurricane glass, but in a chilled coupe, its surface still and pristine, holding a universe of flavor in its modest volume. Classic Daiquiri recipe card. Ingredients: 2 ounces, 60 milliliters white rum. 1 ounce, 30 milliliters, freshly squeezed lime juice. 3/4 ounce, 22.5 milliliters. Simple syrup, 1:1 ratio. Garnish optional. Thin lime wheel. Instructions: 1. Add rum, lime juice, and simple syrup to a cocktail shaker. 2. Fill the shaker with ice. 3. Shake vigorously for 12 to 15 seconds until well chilled. 4. Double strain into a chilled coupe glass. 5. Garnish with a lime wheel, if desired. Once you have mastered the classic daiquiri, you have earned the right to explore its extended family. The drink's simple, elegant structure makes it a perfect canvas for creative variations. These are not random mutations, but thoughtful riffs that honor the original spirit while taking it in a new direction. Some are historical, others are modern interpretations that play with texture and flavor. Each one tells a slightly different story, but the ancestral DNA of rum, lime, sweetener remains clearly identifiable, a testament to the versatility of the original formula. The most famous relative is, without a doubt, the Hemingway Daiquiri, the Papa Doble. Ernest Hemingway preferred his drinks without sugar. To balance the cocktail, Constantino at El Floridita replaced the simple syrup with a splash of maraschino liqueur, a complex, bittersweet cherry liqueur, and added the juice of half a grapefruit. The resulting drink is drier, more complex, more potent than the classic. It's a beautiful, bracing cocktail, sharper and more herbaceous, a perfect fit for a writer who famously appreciated a drink with a strong character and a low sugar content. Then we have the strawberry daiquiri, the variation that is most often misunderstood. While it is commonly associated with the frozen blended version, a truly great strawberry daiquiri can be made shaken, just like the original. To do this, you simply muddle a few fresh, ripe strawberries in the bottom of your shaker before adding the rum, lime, and simple syrup. The fresh fruit imparts a genuine sweetness and a beautiful pink hue without the cloying nature of artificial syrups. Of course, the frozen version, which blends the ingredients with ice and often frozen strawberries, has its place. It is a lush, sweet, and festive party drink. A different experience, but a fun one nonetheless. For a touch of festive elegance, consider the Royal Daiquiri. This is less a distinct recipe and more of a simple, luxurious flourish. You begin by making a classic daiquiri. Then, for the final touch, you gently float a small splash of chilled, dry champagne or prosecco on top. The effervescence adds a lively, celebratory texture to the drink, lifting its aromas and creating a tingle on the palate. It does not fundamentally change the flavor profile, but rather enhances it, adding a layer of sophistication and making it an excellent choice for a special occasion. It keeps the classic base intact while giving it a sparkling crown. Crafting a transcendent daiquiri comes down to a few final crucial details, the alchemist's touch that transforms simple ingredients into liquid gold. The single most important concept to master is balance. Sweet simple syrup, sour lime juice, rum providing the stage. Your palate is the ultimate judge. If too tart, add a touch more syrup. If cloying, add a bit more lime. Don't be afraid to make a drink, taste it, and adjust the next one. Choose good rum. Spanish style is classic, but characterful rums can shine. And thou shalt not use bottled lime juice. Squeeze limes just before mixing for vibrant aroma and life. A warm, flat daiquiri is a sad affair. Serve it ice cold. Shake until the tin is frosty and your hands ache. Ultimately, the daiquiri is a drink of plain-spoken pride. No flash, no pyrotechnics, no sugary camouflage. It simply asks for 3 good ingredients to be treated with care and respect. With every sip, you are tasting a piece of Cuban history. Sun and salt air, industrious miners, long warm evenings. It speaks of a time when a drink was meant to refresh the body and sharpen the mind. When you make one, honor that heritage. Keep it short, keep it bright, tune the balance to perfection. Enjoy the clean snap of citrus and the smooth warmth of the rum. Simple ingredients, legendary flavor. The Daiquiri is Cuba's gift to the world.